So the time has come. It is the moment that the majority of the festival have been waiting for. Sorry, Martin, in your own time.
Sorry.
Mate,
good to see you.
You stay there because everybody wants to see, everybody wants to hear. Welcome back to the Holy Grounds, first and foremost.
Thank you so much.
Last week, it was emotional.
It felt good being back. And of course we did the online live streams during COVID with Tomorrowland, but no feeling can come close to with the crowd, with the fires, with the amazing stage. This is my favorite Tomorrowland design stage that they've ever done. So I'm very excited to be back there tonight. Yeah,
so last week was an absolute blast. It was so great to hear those tracks out loud because not many people have had the chance to hear them loud. I know that you've been touring crazily. There's a lot of new music to talk about. Let me just go back to the tour truck. Is the Sentio tour truck with us?
The Sentio tour truck is here for next weekend.
Oh, okay, because we love the truck, all right? Now, if you know, you know. You're traveling the world again. How nice is it to hear the stories of how important your music's been over the last 12 months?
It's incredible, but I also think it goes the other way around. I don't think some fans realize how much I miss them, how much I miss seeing them, how much I miss the energy. I think it goes both ways.
I get it, totally. What about the album? Because playing tracks, I've got to be honest, I've watched the Martin Garrix show and the connection you've got with Sean and the way that relationship just developed to the tracks that you have now, they sound, what are they like playing? When you played those tracks on the Tomorrowland main stage last week for the first time, how did they sound to you?
It was incredible. I did the outro with Starlight, with the fireworks, and it was an emotional moment. And also, Sean is an amazing guy, working on the songs, writing them. And we wrote so many other songs that we didn't even finish yet. We did Starlight and If Will Ever Be Remembered on the same day. And we had 5 days together. So it was a lot of fun, but also very productive. So who knows, maybe some songs will be for his release. Maybe next time I play a new song. I don't know yet.
Okay, so there is so much detail in your sets. And what I enjoyed hearing was your new track with AdamK Loop, because you put that in your set last week. What's different? Because you put so much planning into that set. Have you got any more surprises that you didn't put in last week, or what's going to happen tonight?
I got definitely some new surprises for tonight. I'm playing I'm playing a very old Garrix intro that I think some people will recognize. But I'm excited. I'm premiering some new music. I'm playing some of the old Garrix stuff. I'm playing some new Stamped Record stuff. But most of all, I'm just gonna give a lot of energy, and I'm very excited.
That goes without saying. What I love is you've just mentioned an old Garrix intro, but it's nearly 10 years since Animals.
It's crazy.
So this is an interesting one because you were at Tomorrowland hearing Animals when other DJs were playing it.
Yeah.
So actually this is probably the 10th year I met you at the festival back then.
Crazy.
And could you ever have imagined back then how life would be now?
I had no idea. For me in general, like I remember I was running around at Tomorrowland and Guetta was playing Animals, Nick Romero, Afrojack, and I was in the crowd. And my mind was blown. I was in heaven, and also it was my first Tomorrowland ever. So I was mind blown by the stage design, by the people. There's so many beautiful. Everybody is nice and friendly. It's. I wish the entire world was like Tomorrowland. So it was really it really touched me. And then of course Animals blew up, and then the next year they booked me.
Yeah.
So it was such a mind fuck to go from the crowd to. But it feels good being back here and like seeing all the familiar faces, the same crew, same people, everybody behind the screens, making Tomorrowland happen, and the fact that we're not doing it online.
This is real.
This is real. We're back.
But it doesn't look real, right? It still looks like a fantasy. You know that you've always been close to Tomorrowland, but you've become even closer because you've brought your Stamped family and the Tomorrowland music family closer together on a 7-track EP. What can you tell us about that?
So we went with Tomorrowland around the table. We're like, hey, how can we like do something for the fans? And we did 7 releases with the Stamped record artists on Tomorrowland music. and I'm really excited. I'm really stoked about all the 7 songs. They're very diverse, very different. I did one called Something together with Breathe Carolina, which you hear tonight.
Nice.
It'll be fun. It's high energy.
Well, I don't know how you're pacing yourself, because the energy that you put into last week's set and this week's set, and then you're hosting the stage here next weekend with the Stump family. So have you even looked that far ahead yet?
No, I'm very focused on. I'm very focused on tonight. I have in my head what I wanna premiere next week.
Right. I love that you've got enough stuff to premiere. I love that. Like I know you're an absolute machine, but yeah, tonight's the thing, and I know you're heading there right now. You say that the last 5% is the hardest. Is that how does it get easier? Like with all of the experience that you've got. Like when you come to a set like this, when you're making your music, like it's hard work, but is it getting easier the more you know?
No, no. I wish. For me, I still feel like I learn so much every day.
Yeah.
I make mistakes in the studio. I'm like, oh, hey, this sounds kind of cool, and I'm really bad at making or finalizing songs. Like I'll have a lot of 95% finished songs, and then I'm stuck. I'm like, oh, I'll go work on something else. But there's a lot of finished music that I'm playing tonight.
Right. Aoki has his jump, but Martin Garrix, he's got his hug. Come on, he's got his hug. The Martin Garrix hug. All right, everybody, you've got a massive crowd here. Show your love, show your appreciation. Martin Garrix. Right, you've got to sign that board. We could talk for a lot of time, but he's got to go and perform on the Tomorrowland main stage. So, actually, should we switch? Yeah, let's go right now. And let's go to the Freedom stage, which is where Art Bat are performing. Here on the Reflection of Love.